Think of your closet. Surely you have something made of leather. Shoes, bags, belts, or a jacket. And why wouldn't you? Leather is so functional, long-lasting, and elegant that it's pretty impossible to find ourselves liking at least one leather-based product.
Did you know that the leather industry is actually growing? With a total of $45.8 million, Mexico is ranked as the 7th longest global buyer of leather and fur from Brazil in 2022. The industry exceeds $400 billion per year worldwide. And despite of this, industries do not take this resource to its full potential, generating a large amount of waste.
This is something I have witnessed my whole life. My dad, he works with leather. And since I was a kid, I've been aware of how residual leather is wasted, most of times thrown to the garbage, thinking there ought to be a way to take advantage of it. This is not just happening at my dad's workshop, it also happens at bigger scales. This is why we have identified the 5 main industries that uses this material, which together generates more than 6 million tons of solid waste per year, with the automotive industry being one of the biggest wasters of highly functional leather.
Despite the possibility of using all the scraps of leather, they end up as a resold material in the best case scenario. Otherwise, they end up as a garbage or are incinerated. By looking at all these problems, we decided to do something about it. And by gathering experience, skills, and a great team, we raised Retazzo.
We are Pablo Mirafuentes,
Samuel Lopez,
Hanna Larios,
and Jimena Reyes. We're a startup that collects the scraps of all those industries that generate waste, optimizing them to take advantage of their full potential. First, we will build key alliances with companies that generate leather waste, by looking to increase our impact with the biggest amount of connections.
Then we become providers of materials for the production of designers and company through the confection of patchwork to more specific patterns attached to the vision of our clients, such as wallets, handbags, watch bands, up to more specific projects. And all of this with the intention of systematize the process in order to scale it to an industrial level.
Due to our multi-sided business model, we're aware that each of our suppliers and users can solve different problems. Despite the large amount of waste generated by this industry, companies can have a solution and get extra income. On the other hand, designer brands that partner with us will be able to simplify their processes, offering sustainable products.
in order to offer luxury and quality products to all those who wish to acquire one of these pieces, thus becoming part of a cyclical market.
Which also contributes to a positive perception of a company.
We don't do this project alone. We work hand in hand with experienced people, providing opportunities and horizontal communication through fair trade practices to all those artisans who deserve a fair remuneration.
We promote responsible consumption through the use of dead stock for recycling, also with the introduction of a circular production system. Retazzo will not generate more scraps. We are working with material engineers seeking to introduce to the market a new material made from ground and recycled leather.
And all of this so that the next time you look into your closet, your living room, or your purse, you will remember that we're working to make the useless useful. We are aware that it's such a big problem that it's difficult to eradicate completely. But we also know that we can do it together, one scrap at a time.